Hi, my name is Emily Christianson. I live and work in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a modern dancer, a Pilates and gyrotonic instructor, a yoga practitioner, and then last but not least, a mom to two young kids, ages 7 and 10. And a few months ago, I had the opportunity to take Dr. Jill Wener's Intro to Tapping course online. And going into the course, I didn't know a lot about tapping. I had heard really good things about it from people in my yoga community, but I just didn't really know much about it or the technique of it. So in the course, I learned the tapping technique, and then I had the opportunity to practice it with other people taking the course, which was really helpful. I learned about trauma responses. I guess we learned about trauma responses. We learned about our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, brain stuff. It was really fascinating on lots of levels, but then also very practical in that we learned and got to practice tapping. And Dr. Jill really created a nice, safe space for us all to feel comfortable practicing, making mistakes, being ourselves, being human, and I really appreciated that. And I walked away from it with, I felt like a good knowledge of or understanding of how to do the practice. We met in two 4-hour sessions, which was very doable for me, being a mom and working part-time. So I found that very feasible. And then I just have gotten so much from it. I now have a regular, semi-regular tapping practice. I've showed it to my kids. They're not quite as enthusiastic about it as I am, but I hope as they get older, we'll be able to come back to it and they'll find a lot of use for it in their daily lives. So I feel like this course is really good for anyone even just curious, having like a little bit of curiosity about tapping and how it can help you, or even anyone who already knows about tapping and wants to have more information, more practice doing it, and then certainly, like I said before, having access to practicing the work in a very safe container.